we looking for? Rexar? Wait, is that the Archon Quest? It is. Okay. Here we go. Rexar.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you to.
But you're not Rexar.
It's nice to meet you, Osfond. We'd like to ask you about something.
Can you guys hear the game? Oh, you can. Hello?
I see. So, Katheryne's the one who sent you this way. Ha! It's true that the Eremites network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendro Archon.
Nice.
Wait, seriously? That's it?
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about divinities. As far as the Akasha goes, we can access even less than you. We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own two hands to carve out a living. We don't beg gods for their aid.
Wow.
It isn't just us, though.
You sound salty.
If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru aren't interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Strange in comparison to Inazuma, where everybody talks about Raiden Shogun all the time.
Oh? Why's that?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late Greater Lord Rugurtavara. In their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha. Lesser Lord Kusanali just happened to inherit her legacy. Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rugurtavara and hold her in greater esteem. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance, and the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned, she's just a god that exists.
My
That's
Hero
all.
Academia.
Really? Aw. After hearing all of that, Paimon sort of feels bad for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Exactly.
Ha! But who knows? We're all just guessing when it comes down to it. Besides, I'm sure the God of Wisdom doesn't worry about her reputation among people like us.
Hello, welcome in.
Alright, well, thanks for the info, Osfond.
No problem. Always happy to help out the Adventurers Guild.
Okay, oh wow, we're not getting anything.
Seems Osfond was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it.
That's a strange reaction.
We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least one person in this entire city who cares about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Apparently not.
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Hello, who are you?
Huh? Who are you?
Oh my god, I'm telling you, me and Paimon, why do we have the same reaction?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right?
It's crazy that every time I say the same things as Paimon.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyarzad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
Nanamon. More like Clownmon Nana.
Whoa, really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Archon.
Can you tell us the legend?
Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great calamity was about to befall him. Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament.
Bum, 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 bum. Sorry. I love the song.
The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, he still couldn't find any trace of the Dendro Archon. In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me. He then had no choice but to sorrowfully resign to his fate.
Okay, and then what happened?
And
He
then,
died.
the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey.
Thank you for the follow.
By relying on his own strength, he managed to overcome the adversity. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon. She said, "O Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you. Along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every breath of dancing wind. So long as you continue to think and ponder, we'll be wherever you go."
What an amazing story.
Yeah, thanks for the story. Paimon feels all warm and fuzzy inside after that.
In a way, it seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
I see.
Dunyarzad, since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us anything else about her?
Of course. So did you two know that, I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
She's running away? She's straight up just running away.
Hey, wait! What the heck just happened?
I think it has something to do with those people over there.
It looks like they're searching for someone. Dunyarzad was acting super nervous just now. You think they're looking for her? This stinks! We finally managed to find a lead about Lesser Lord Kusanali! We can't let them get in the way now. Let's see if we can get rid of them. Then we can catch up with Dunyarzad.
Okay.
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? We're looking for her.
We have not seen her, no.
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
Why are you saying that?
Yes, that's her.
No!
Did you see which direction she went?
Paimon, why are you telling them?
Yeah, she went that way.
Oh my god, why? Why are you telling on the lady?
Quick, after her!
It's a mercenary, Paimon.
That should keep
Oh
him busy
no,
for
okay,
a while.
okay.
Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad.
I thought she said the truth. Oh my god, I was about to yeet Paimon to the ocean again, but she didn't. I thought for a second Paimon was crazy. Where did she go? I mean, Paimon is crazy, but anyway. Run, Miko, run! Oh my god, that's where you're hiding?
There you are, Dunyarzad. We thought you might have been long gone by now.
That's not the best place to hide, is it?
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Unless they followed us.
Really? Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me.
Even Paimon can be that dumb? Are you sure? If we share the same brain cell, it could happen.
Uh-oh, looks like there's some coming this way.
Huh? More of them? Then what are we standing here for? Run!
Let's go.
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape. It's difficult for me to run.
How about if find some place to hide?
Okay, sounds good. There's a tavern on the other side of the port we can go to. They probably wouldn't expect me to hide in a place like that.
All right, let's move out. Stay behind us. We'll keep an eye out for anyone looking for you.
I don't think the tavern is the best place, though. It's a very public place. Oh, I love the music in here.
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait, stand down, Dehya.
Okay. She almost killed us, huh?
My lady, who are these two?
Dehya, chill out, girl. We're good. We're friends. Don't you remember the event in Sumeru? We did an event together. Do you forget us?
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
Dang.
Wait a sec! Who the heck are you? And why are you shooing us away?
I gotta say, Paimon in the Sumeru Archon Quest is kind of iconic. I will say that. Like, in the other quests, I did not like Paimon, but here she's doing a good job, okay? I will say that.
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and sound.
And we're her new friends.
My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
And if I refuse to go with you?
They change her a lot, really?
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
She's strong.
Hey! Dunyarzad already said she doesn't want to go back. Why are you still pushing her?
Stay out of this. You don't understand the situation.
We truly don't, to be fair.
Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers. I have to answer to them.
How much?
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double? A triple? Give me some time and I'll get that much.
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles.
So, Dehya is... I forgot that Dehya was a mercenary. Like, I completely forgot that she's part of the Eremites.
That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also telling me it's the right thing to do.
No, this is just the first act of the Archon Quest, so I have not met anybody. So this is the first time that I'm meeting Dehya. I think the only other character that I met was Tighnari and Collei. So Collei, Tighnari, and Dehya. So everyone else from Sumeru I have not met yet. Dehya is very patient with Paimon. Honestly, if it was Sino, he would have opened his TCG deck and be like, okay, let's settle this with Genius Invocation TCG.
And knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt ya. For the sake of those who love you, don't be stubborn.
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits and I know what I'm doing. Honestly, the only people being stubborn right now are my parents.
Oh my god, this song just so good. I heard that this is the best Archon Quest, so I am hoping that it is, really.
And I know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. I still won't accept reality. And every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dehya, you've been living with us a long time already. This should be old news to you. Dehya, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me. But there's someone else in this world I'm also grateful to, because she saved me. The love I have for her is the same I have for my parents. This is my life and my last chance. So I want to do something meaningful.
So you're talking about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
She's so pretty, I gotta say. Dehya is so pretty. I'm so sad that Hoyo did her so dirty.
Yes, I'm sure. At least, it is to me.
Fine, I won't ask you to return home anymore.
Just jumping her queue is over, right?
But let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination, not because I agree with you.
Thank you, Dehya. Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerves were acting up. And I even brought up your payment in such an offensive way.
You kinda did, yeah.
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora. Besides, that's our next topic of conversation.
Oh dear lord. Yeah, she's so pretty. I remember that I watched her demo and I thought like her gameplay looked so cool.
Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate was deployed. It wouldn't be easy to hide things from your old man. Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you leave. Also, you'll need someone to cover you for when you're out and about. So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As for the pay, let's say half of what your father pays me. We can settle the bill when we return to the estate.
Hi, Linyaris, how are you doing?
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like they've reached an understanding.
Dunyarzad, are you alright?
I'm fine, really. I just feel a little tired now that things have calmed down.
Does she have the same thing as Kale?
My lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern, so let's rest up and grab some grub.
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
Thank you.
Sure! After you rest up, we want to hear more about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh my god, this song is so good. I don't want to move because the song is gonna stop. Yeah, honestly, they really put a lot of effort in the Sumeru soundtrack. There is like the Oasis, Vorukasha Oasis. I don't know if that's how you say it,
Traveling
but
to other worlds is all that anyone seems
the
to be
music
writing
there
about these days.
it's so pretty. It makes me cry.
Goodness knows what they find so disappointing about their own world.
And also in the desert, the music also is really nice.
Ha! Well, if it
my
isn't
God.
Dehya, haven't seen you in nearly half a year.
Imagine the first thing that you say to someone is like, ha!
Word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani family now. Ha! Don't you find that kind of work boring?
Nah, you get used to it. How about a menu over here?
You got it. Huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself? We don't get to serve personages like you very often. We'll be sure to prepare our very best.
Yeah, that's the Archon Quest.
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't have a lot of Mora on me, and I really ought to save as much as I can.
At the arms Ito wished he had. Listen, you're banned for doing Ito like that. Nobody talks about my boy. Leave him alone, okay?
But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
I love her voice, Dunyarzad. Her voice is so pretty. No need to break the bank. We'll eat at whatever you order.
Yeah, we're already super grateful for everything you told us about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
I think Inazuma is pretty sad as well, and Kanomiya is really, really sad.
How about our charcoal-baked Agelena cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers over there are eating some now.
They look kind of burnt and dry. Paimon will pass.
This is so rude. But you've cooked limes before.
What do you have against my slime dishes?
Girl. After ordering, you continue chatting with Dunyarzad.
Dunyarzad,
Okay.
We asked
that
a
was
lot
too
of
fast.
people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali. So, what made you want to follow her?
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendro Archon? Even though I don't know how, I think I've actually seen her before.
I actually cried doing the Enkanomiya quest. Especially, like, there's a spirit in the end that is talking about, like, it's the end of the quest of the Enkanomiya. The spirit's talking about the kids that were sacrificed for Enkanomiya.
Huh? Really?
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, my illness had kept me bedridden for the better part of a year.
Yeah, the Sun Children. I cried. I was here alone, like, playing in my house, and I was like, okay, yeah, that shit hits hard.
I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends, and my parents did their best to find treatments for me. But even then, the Akasha didn't have any helpful information. My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. One flare-up was so bad that I was in a semi-conscious state for several days.
Oh, God.
Then one night, I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified. My body was paralyzed. Even if I cried, there was no sound. At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind. Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry. Who are you? How do you know my name? How do I explain this? You might not be able to understand, but actually, I know everything about you. Really? Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every morning, and that you love counting the petals on your mom's skirt. Wow, you really do know everything. Dunyarzad, is there anything you want? Want? Not really. I can't go anywhere or do anything. Huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wishes. Tell me what you want, and maybe I can make it happen. But can you make my illness go away?
I am a crybaby. Don't do that. Thank you for the follow. Let's just pretend that I'm not tearing up right now.
Oh. I'm sorry. But I'm not powerful enough to do that right now. Then, can you be my friend?
I hate this.
After that, the voice said, "Okay, I'll be your friend."
I hate this.
Although my body was suffering during those days, that voice encouraged me and told me many wondrous things. Beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Beyond the city was a lush rainforest. And beyond that was the wall of Samiel, deserts, and all of Teyvat.
Yeah, this is starting to get sad, huh?
Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mother about it, but she said that I must have been dreaming. But I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Teyvat.
So you believe the voice you heard was Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world, nor would I have learned how to read and enjoy so many books. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It had to have been the Dendro Archon. I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness. In fact, I was running around today to help prepare the Sabzeruz Festival for her.
Oh my god, wait, the festival. Wait, Nahida's line when it comes to your birthday, she says that she's gonna prepare a Sabzeruz Festival, like a birthday party as big as the festival for you in the birthday. Huh. So they're gonna talk about what this festival is about?
What's the Sabzeruz Festival?
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was found by the sages.
Oh shit. It's her birthday. So she wanted to make a celebration bigger than her birthday for us? That is so cute. She's so precious.
It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually became a celebration of the Lesser Lord's birthday.
Aww.
I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. In those days, the festival was a huge deal. But because of the Academia's influence, people have gradually lost interest in the festival.
Oh no!
The Academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes to the Sabzeruz Festival, forget any funding. They practically act like it doesn't exist.
They're doing my girl Nahida so dirty, bro.
Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death, so they're reluctant to celebrate it.
Aw, but that's awful.
Right, I agree with you, Paimon, on this one.
It is. It's absolutely terrible. Sure, the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, but hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly protecting us for the past few hundred years?
Just remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too carried away now.
Oh dear.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sabzeruz Festival to this day. But I hadn't met any of them before, so I was never able to contribute. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord Kusanali. I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year. That's the least I could do for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilu, the one who sends flowers to the estate?
Makes sense that her best team is with Nahida then.
Yes, that's her.
Huh.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like she was hiding something in her arms. Did you give her something?
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much Mora prepared, so I had Nilu sell one of my skirts. I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today, and see how things are coming along. Dehya, would you accompany me?
Sure. That's quite the trip, though. I'll carry you.
No, that would be too much, even for you.
Oh boy. Yeah.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us? And if anything happens to you, then I'd really never hear the end of it from your father.
I guess I would not mind losing my 50-50 to Dehya. I guess I would not mind. Can we also come along?
But of course. Nilu will be thrilled to hear there are more people interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
I just wish they treated her better. I just wish they treated her better in terms of kid. Oh my god, the music. I mean, I love Tighnari as well, so I would not mind to get Tighnari either. Tighnari is definitely my standard priority, like my standard banner priority. Yeah, this Archon Quest is really... I will say the start of Sumeru Archon Quest is better than the start of Inazuma Archon Quest by a lot. The Inazuma Archon Quest was really hard to get through, I would say. Like, the first act, I think it took me a month to even finish Act 1. You've been struggling to get through Inazuma as well. Yeah, Act 1 is definitely very, very, very slow. It's very... I love Toma, but not even Toma was saving the Act 1. Gonna meet Dilu. Oh, look at her! She's so cute.
Sorry I'm late, Nilu.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home, but you made it in the end. Uh-oh. But if Dehya's here, that means you got caught, right?
You could say that, but everything worked out. She's on our side now.
Not completely.
Oh, and who are these two?
She's so cute.
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends. They're visitors who just arrived at Sumeru City and are looking for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali.
So you're followers from another land?
Truthfully, no. Yeah.
That's wonderful. You two absolutely mustn't miss the Sabzeruz Festival. By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar. It looks spectacular, thanks to your generous contribution.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do. Do you still have enough Mora?
Probably? But don't sweat it. We've already finished renovating the stage. Come on, I'll show you.
I didn't pull for Nilo because a lot of people said that she is too high maintenance when it comes to like her kit. And like she just works with Nahida, like that's what I heard. Like the only character that she works with was Nahida. So I was like, eh.
Wow! This place is amazing!
It is pretty.
Not bad. Last time I was here, the stairs were full of holes.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick. We reported it to the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it. We didn't want anything bad happening, so we were going to cancel all the stage performances.
Why didn't anyone come to handle it?
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
The academia looks down on performers like us. They probably think it would be best if the theater closed down completely.
Yikes.
We can't let that happen, though. Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, but then we wouldn't be able to hold the Sabzeruz Festival anymore. Thank the Dendro Archon for Dunyarzad. With the Mora she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree,
And we also gave the stage a much-needed makeover.
So not only the academia thinks they're better than everybody, they hate arts. Got it.
The stage is going to be even prettier when it's festival time. I can't wait for you to see it.
What a fun bunch of nerds. I'm sorry to say that about the academia, but what a fun bunch of nerds, huh?
And I can't wait to see you on the stage. You've been practicing so long already. It's almost time for your dream to become reality.
It's our dream. I'll do my best for the two of us.
She's so cute.
Nilu, what are you gonna be doing at the festival?
She'll be dancing the dance of Sabzeruz, the most important performance at the Sabzeruz Festival.
Dunyarzad, have you told him the origin of this holiday?
We heard about it.
I only told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
Okay. Then I'll tell you two about how this holiday came to be. According to legend, the Sabzeruz Festival was originally the Goddess of Flowers' birthday celebration for the Greater Lord. A long, long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays, her friends threw her a celebratory banquet. Some of the gods got drunk. One started playing music, and the Greater Lord started singing, so the Goddess of Flowers began to dance. As she danced upon the grass, countless beautiful parisaras began to bloom wherever she stepped. Those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage. All the gods clamored, "Oh, if only time could stop at this very moment."
That sounds somewhat bittersweet.
Huh? Really? Oh, you probably mean because all the gods in this story are no longer alive.
Yeah.
Although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of dance. This outfit I'm wearing is apparently based on how the Goddess of Flowers looked.
Huh.
Though we're just tiny people compared to the divine, we still have to do our best to make sure that the birthday girl feels loved on her special day.
Nilu, you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the Dendro Archon. I also noticed that you went the extra mile and scattered parisaras around the stage.
They symbolize the Goddess of Flowers, after all. It's just a shame that all the real parisaras went extinct after her death.
Yeah. The Greater Lord brought forth parisaras in memory of the Goddess of Flowers, but she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful purple.
Thinking about the Goddess of Flowers dance makes me wish I could have seen it. If my stage were anything like that, I'd be thrilled if I had just 2 real parisaras on the stage.
Don't say that. I actually know a bit about the Goddess of Flowers. Oh yeah, because of the Sabzeruz Quest. Yeah.
So, Traveler in Paimon, what do you think? Interested in the Sabzeruz Festival?
I missed a
Will
lot
you
of
two be
stuff
coming?
in the Sabzeruz Quest because I was, like crying because of the music in the Oasis. So, my vision was a little bit foggy, so I could not read a lot of the stuff because the music was like so pretty. That's why I think that it would be good if it was voiced.
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her birthday. It'll be a good opportunity for you to learn more about her.
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea!
You sure it's not because you want it in on the fun? You sure it's not because you want to watch Nilo dance?
Of course Paimon wants to watch. Those two things aren't mutually exclusive, you know.
So how about we all attend the Sabzeruz Festival together?
Let's go.
Dunyarzad,
Oh no, I skipped
let me
something.
show you which stage decorations we've picked out so far. Traveler in Paimon, if that doesn't sound interesting to you, then feel free to explore the area. Everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali, and we're all looking forward to the Sabzeruz Festival.
In that case, we'll take a look around.
It's really good to know that there are people out there that actually worry about Nahida. Dehya!
Huh. Revamping the stage for the festival couldn't have been easy, that's for sure. I bet this year's festival will be one to remember. I don't know much about the Grand Bazaar, but I do know that the residents here have a penchant for song and dance. 2 things that the academia doesn't particularly approve of. Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a lot better than what you'll find elsewhere. The fragrances are longer lasting and they're gentler on your skin and... I mean, that's what I've heard at least.
Sure, you never tried it, huh? Sure thing.
Things are really shaping up, and there's a buzz around the festival this year. We're expecting people from all over to come by this year and buy things during the festivities. Don't be fooled into thinking that Sumeru City has the best of everything. Some festival snacks are only offered here in the Grand Bazaar.
Thank you for letting me
And
know.
when it comes to musicians, dancers, or singers, the Grand Bazaar's got the best of the best. Sure, those folks at the Academia might not like it, but what's a festival without song and dance?
Leave the folk from the Academia in the Academia. If they don't want to have fun, they don't want to have fun. Leave them. Who cares? Who cares about the Academia? I don't. Oh, cute doggo. Hello, little girl.
Whoa! What's with your yellow hair? And why do your clothes look so funny? Are you a Blender?
What do you mean, what's with my yellow hair?
Did you know that the Sabzeruz Festival is about to happen? There'll be loads of fun things to do at the festival. But the best part is when Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, passes out candy to everyone.
Okay. Alright then. Thank you for the follow.
Ah, dancing at the Sabzeruz Festival. You know, I also danced when I was younger. As a child, I even asked my grandmother why we performed the dance for the Lesser Lord when it was originally done to honor the Greater Lord. My grandmother said that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata is a beloved deity and honored by all. And Lesser Lord Kusanali is too. If the Goddess of Flowers ever knew Lesser Lord Kusanali, then she would certainly have wished to be her friend and hold celebrations for her too.
Why are things like this though? Aren't they supposed to be like in place? Why is it on the floor like that? Is this normal? Is this supposed to be like this?
The Sabzeruz Festival has been losing its appeal over the years. That is, until a wealthy benefactor stepped in this year and brought the festival back to life. I heard she forked out a lot of mora to make it all happen.
Alright. Who is the last person?
Nilu, your outfit looks amazing. There's also something different about you from when we first met up.
I thought I'd add a little extra pizzazz to my dress for the festival. See?
What did you add?
Wow, did you sew all that yourself?
Uh-huh. Sewing is a fundamental skill for everyone in the theater company because we make all our own costumes. Did you know that Mr. Zubair not only can make costumes, but props too?
You know, her sandals, Nilu sandals, actually reminds me of sandals that were popular in my country, like in, I think, between 2009, 2011, like everybody was wearing these sandals, but people were wearing these sandals on top of jeans. Early 2000s fashion, just, yes. Anyway, it was a popular thing in my country. Which is weird.
I've noticed that you can't keep your eyes off this crown. Would you like to try it on?
Did you also make this crown?
May I?
Of course. The legends say that the Goddess of Flowers had beautiful horns on her head, so this crown was made to reflect that. Dunyarzad, you look absolutely stunning with it on. It's like I'm looking at the Goddess of Flowers herself.
What? We can't... Well, she's not wearing it. Alright then.
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like Katheryne.
Maybe she's looking for us? Just use your imagination. I mean...
Huh. Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild.
She's
This
escaped.
is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break.
Yeah, that's the first time that I see Katheryne actually walking.
Hey, Katheryne.
Is that my impression? Are like Katheryne in other regions have like a lighter hair color? Or is this me? Like, is this my eyes or?
Huh? Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon! What's shaken?
Whoa. Break time Katheryne sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssos.
It's just me. Okay then.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions.
Maybe I should pay more attention to Katheryne.
But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. Like watching the same Fontaine movie day after day.
Oh, Fontaine. I cannot wait to hear Fontaine music. I'm not really sure, to be honest.
But take you two, for example. You travel across Tevat to enrich your lives and gain new experiences.
Well, we enjoy traveling across Tevat and all that, but we're mainly looking for clues about her brother.
Yep.
Yes, and you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination. Instead, they're found along the way.
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently?
Are you also a
Anyways,
fan?
what brings you out here, Katheryne?
I thought she ended her conversation. Are you also a fan of the Sabzeruz Festival?
No, not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. If festivals bring happiness to everyone, then that's where their true value lies. Oh, it looks like it's about time for me to be heading back now.
Alright, we'll see you next time at the Adventurers Guild. Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting us with the Eremites. We've already made some great friends in Sumeru City thanks to you.
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here. You've already been blessed by the element of Dendro after all. See you around.
I have a lot of Dendro characters, yes. I've been blessed. For sure.
There's something really different about Katheryne today.
Right.
Hey, Traveler. Paimon.
Oh, hey, Dehya. What's going on?
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she's been trying to come up with a way to help you. Well, I have an idea that might help.
Okay.
Are you serious? We'd love that.
How? Imagine a baguette weapon in Fontaine. Like they have fish swords, right? Fish sword, fish claymore, no, it's not a fish claymore. No, a baguette sword. Just a sword, or like a bow in baguette shape. That would be funny. Or like a catalyst, and it's just like the baguette floating around. Like when the character does that, it's just a baguette.
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. I'll need to take you two somewhere and ask someone some questions.
What about Dunyarzad?
My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment. Nilu's found a place for her to rest. After I take my lady home, let's meet in front of the Citadel of Regzar.
Alright.
Sounds like a plan. Let's head over to the Citadel of Regzar and wait for Dehya.
Is this still Act 1?
What's so great about
That is so long. I think I have been doing this mission for 3 hours. Like if you consider like the other 2 hours that I already did.
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the master and mistress to believe that Miss Dunyarzad was only sitting in the port for a while because she was in a bad mood.
You're late. You just... Okay, you know what? Time passes differently in Tevat, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad that happy in a long time. If it wasn't for you two, she probably would have been caught and dragged back much earlier.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dehya. Who would have thought you had such a soft spot for Dunyarzad?
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and I work for whoever's paying.
Uh-huh.
Look, Dehya's blushing.
Oh, okay. That's a blush if I've ever seen one.
Listen, you two. I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible.
Okay.
Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for you two to meet with the Lesser Lord.
Let's go. Yeah, we still get events from other regions, yeah. We've got the TCG event, which went in every region. The popular Genius Invocation TCG.
Oh, hey, Chief.
Wait, didn't we talk to this dude before?
Ha, Dehya! What are you doing here? And well, didn't expect to see you three together.
I take it you all know each other already?
Mm-hmm. We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed us to Ozfon for more info.
No kidding. Huh. So, where's Ruksha? I thought I'd help these two out by asking about the theft. Anything you can tell him?
The theft?
Ruksha's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to begin bolstering its defenses, so people from all over have been called back to the city. Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might as well tell him what we know.
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft? Sorry, what the heck are you guys talking about?
Yeah.
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro Archon. This case might just somehow help you in meeting her.
Okay.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. But if you ask me, the case is more about the Academia than anything else. Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package from Aru village. Word got out, and the convoy was robbed on its way back. The Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted our help in the search for leads. All we know so far is that whatever was stolen is currently in Port Ormos.
So are we gonna recover it?
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you?
We have.
It's the largest commercial port in all of Sumeru. You can travel there by leaving Sumeru City and heading south along the river.
Wait, you're not going?
The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back, meaning the population's also a mixed bag. You never know who you'll meet there.
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge, and even the gods. I'm afraid I don't have any other details for you, though.
All right, Kini, have a good night.
If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves. If you want my advice, try introducing yourselves as students of the Academia once you're there.
Why?
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know. Why should they pretend to be students in Port Ormos?
If you're also interested, just go there and see what happens.
Okay, then.
Count me out. I've got plenty of work to do here for the Homayani family.
Let's
and
go.
take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your backs. Let's just say that the Eremites there aren't nearly as friendly as those here in Sumeru City. There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru for King Deshret." Word is that more and more are joining their movement.
What?
They're becoming a real headache for Chief and the others.
You bet they are. King Deshret's been dead for thousands of years. Now they start spreading rumors of his return.
I did not
Ridiculous.
finish the Golden Slumber quest, so I don't know if King Deshret's alive or not. So I have not done it. I want to finish it though.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandoned their homes in the wilderness still wish to have a god of their own. Well, Traveler, that's about all the information we have for you.
Thanks, Dehya, and you too, Osfond. Since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City, let's head to Port Ormos and see what we can find next.
Let's go.
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sabzeruz Festival, so be sure to get yourselves back here in time for that.
Don't worry, we will.
Good. Then we'll see you both at the Sabzeruz Festival.
Ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-dum. That's the Port Ormos song. I'm sorry. Okay, let's go to Port Ormos, I guess.